Welcome back, PewPew Brothers. It's Big Z with another video for you today. We're doing the Kershaw Dune 4008X is the number on it here. The neck knife, clearly fixed blade. Oh, this is a pretty sweet little knife. What can you say? It's nice and thin. Thought I'd bring you guys out to the shop today and do something. We're gonna start off, process some stuff to get a fire going here. Whew. Razor sharp. I really need to process that. But. So let's see. Let's jump right into this knife. First off, it's a fixed blade, which is a full tang. Which you can see, full tang, nice and thick. It's good stuff there. The knife overall is nice and slim. It's got a fitted sheath, and it fits pretty nice. It's got good retention. You can give it a pretty good pull before it'll actually come out of there. I believe the sheath is like a plastic mold, which keeps the price down. You know, it's got pretty good retention, so I'm not going to fault it. Again, this is a Kershaw knife, so it's not made in the U.S., but the quality control is pretty good. And it got me kind of thinking, I could probably process some wood with this thing. It's not the biggest knife ever. It's about 7.9 inches overall with a 3.8 inch blade. Again, it's a Tonto style, so it's got the dual cutting edges, which is pretty nice. You get this nice broad edge and then a pretty good piercing point. Yeah, so let's see. It is fairly cheap. I believe $25 shipped if you can find them. They're not all over the place, but they're not terribly hard to find. I have not messed with this. It comes with a pretty decent edge. This is a plastic. See if we can get her to start. Let's see. Let's do it. I'm going to process some cardboard for my starting, and then I got a couple pieces of wood. I'm going to try and take a baton and pop this thing through it. We'll see if we get fire in the end. So if I remember this right, this is a 3CR13 blade, which, like I said, is not a U.S. steel, but Kershaw does a pretty good job of making sure their knives are good. Long and short of it, I would definitely say buy this knife if you're looking for something that's nice and thin. Underneath the shirt, it just disappears. I mean, completely disappears. Again, retention's good. The handles are glass-filled nylon. That's what the handles are. It's got a lanyard hole, so you can add a lanyard for grip, for pulling, or whatever. All in all, though, if you're looking for a neck knife, I would say go for it. This is a sweet killer knife. And Kershaw is a great knife maker, so go for it. But that's the short of it. Here's the long. We're gonna make fire. Obviously, it's got just a killer edge on it, which I'm just clearly making a mess with. So everybody knows that you can cut some boxes and stuff with knives. But I want to see how well this thing holds up to actual hard use. We're gonna try to baton some wood with it. See if I can get a little fire going. Alright, here we go. Don't try this at home, I guess. It's like just barely big enough to get across it, which should make it fairly interesting. So I'm going to give it the Gorilla Grip so I don't lose it. We'll see. Oh, I went through there. started in. I guess the difficulty is it's not a real long blade. Let's see what we did here. There's basically no nicks. That did nothing to the blade, so I guess we'll just keep going. About it. About it. Clearly, if it was a bigger piece, it'd be easier to hit, bigger knife. But I mean, we're making progress. The tip looks fine. I'm putting a good amount of force down. Look at there. It's one piece process. Maybe I'll finish processing this whole chunk here. No. Alright guys, I took her one step too far, as usual. Give me a second to get that out of there. Alright guys, I got it out. But I broke the scales. This one we might be able to put back on. Not sure if you can really see it or not, but it's just kind of popped over the screw. So maybe I'll take that screw out and see if I can get that back underneath it. But otherwise, I guess what I would say here is you can't do big knife things with a small knife. That's a lesson to be learned. But if you had to, this is a pretty good one. I stripped enough wood to make a fire. So there's something to be said for that. You ain't gonna go cold if you got a Kershaw Dune with you. At any rate, let's get this thing started. Yeah, that'll burn out. So. Well, I'm gonna sit by the fire a little while, so like and subscribe, comment. What do you want to see me do? What do you want to see Big or Dirty Mike do? But for now, that's Big Z. We're out of here.